Garrett here with Green Industries, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new REDMAX EBZ9000 versus the ECHO PB9010. So the ECHO PB9010 for a few years now has been the biggest, baddest blower on the market, pretty much hands down from every measurable statistic. We now have the brand new REDMAX 9000, and it's a beast. We haven't done any real testing on them yet, so we're very curious to see how they stack up on paper. This is a much more powerful blower. Weight-wise, the EBZ 9000 is actually a little bit lighter, so we're gonna test some things. We're gonna test the weight, we're gonna do some performance evaluation. Not very scientific, but we're gonna use the blowers to blow some objects, test our force the best we can, and then we're gonna look at fuel efficiency as well. REDMAX is making some claims about fuel efficiency, that it's up to 25% more fuel efficient. We don't know if that is the case. There's some reasons behind that we can talk about, but we're gonna go through them, look at them, and figure out if upgrading to the EBZ 9000 could make sense for you. All right, so let's talk about the specs of both blowers on paper first here. So MSRP-wise, $649, $799. So a considerable amount there, $150 more for the REDMAX, and we'll see if that's maybe worth it. Power, there's a lot of different ways that power is measured. We have CFM, we have miles per hour, and we have newtons. CFM-wise, the ECHO PB9010 is 1,110 CFM. Over here with the REDMAX, we have 1,245. So it out-edges it, pretty considerably. Miles per hour wise, the PB9010 is 220 miles per hour at the nozzle. That's what it's rated at. And the REDMAX here is 216. So 4 more miles per hour with the ECHO. I don't know how much that's going to matter compared to the CFM in newtons. With the ECHO, we have 48 newtons. And with the REDMAX, we have 56 newtons. Newtons is the force production. So how much force is actually being created by the blowers themselves. It's probably the most accurate depiction of power output. So 8 more newtons for the REDMAX is a considerable amount. We'll see what kind of difference that makes in the testing for force, but it is considerably more powerful in terms of newtons. Dry weight, really comparable here. So the ECHO is 26.7 pounds published. We're gonna check that. We're gonna weigh both of them. The REDMAX is 26.5 pounds. So 2 ounces less on the REDMAX. Again, we'll weigh them and check that out. Warranty is going to be the same. So we have a 2-year commercial warranty for both models. The fuel capacity. On the ECHO, we have 83.8 ounces. And on the REDMAX, we have 91.3 ounces. So the REDMAX does hold some additional fuel compared to the ECHO as well. So when they're completely gassed up, this is going to weigh slightly more just because of the added fuel capacity. Both models that we're looking at are the right-hand throttle control. They're both available in the hip mount as well. We don't really stock the hip mount just because they're not nearly as popular, but both models are the throttle control. The engine's displacement. The REDMAX is actually slightly smaller, so 79.4 cc's versus 79.9 cc's. One of the big differences between these two blowers is on the new REDMAX 9000 here, it has a auto-tune carburetor. So what that means, it has a computer that's going to adjust the carburetor depending on weather conditions, temperature, climate, altitude, and fuel and air conditions. So the idea there is it's going to be more fuel efficient. Again, we don't know if that is the case, but we're going to do a fuel efficiency comparison and see if that stacks up. The ECHO has a regular conventional carburetor. It is not adjusting for any of those things. It is set and that's it. So both of these blowers have giant tubes. The ECHO is very large. The REDMAX is even larger. So tube diameter, at the nozzle on the ECHO, we have 3.5 inches. And then back here in the tube section, we have 4 3/8 inches. On the REDMAX over here, we have the exiting hole here is 3 3/4. And back here, we have 5 3/4. So much larger tube on the REDMAX. In terms of comfort, on the ECHO, we have 2 straps here, 2 points of securement. We have a pretty comfortable back plate here. It's like a foam material. In contrast, on the REDMAX, the back plate is hard. It's hard plastic, but we actually have 4 points of securement. So you have the 2 straps here. There is a middle strap to go across the body, and then we have a really large hip harness as well. So it's a 4-point harness versus a more standard 2-point on the ECHO. Okay, so for the first test, we're gonna check the weight of these blowers. These are both brand new, there's no fuel in them. We have a digital scale here, so we're gonna set them up and see what the actual weight is. And we're reading 26 pounds and 15 ounces. All right, we got the REDMAX EBZ9000 all set up on the scale here. So interestingly, it's coming in at 26 pounds, 4 ounces. Considerably less, a little bit more than half a pound actually, and lower than the spec. This thing is completely on the scale, nothing is touching, and we're at 26.4 ounces on the REDMAX. We're gonna check fuel efficiency of the blowers. The way we're gonna do that, we're gonna use the ECHO Red Armor premix fuel. It's 93 octane premix. We're gonna put in this funnel here, 8 ounces, we're gonna fill it up. We're gonna put them in both blowers, 8 ounces. We're gonna attempt to start them at the same time as close as possible, set a timer, and see how long they run. So for our fuel efficiency comparison here, the ECHO ran until 5 minutes and 13 seconds. The REDMAX stopped at 6 minutes and 10 seconds. 57 seconds longer for the REDMAX. It comes out to about 15% more fuel efficient. We were surprised to see that. They had claimed up to 25% more fuel efficient. So obviously there's something involved with that engine, the auto-tune, that is making that carburetor run more fuel efficiently than the PB9010 here. So interesting findings. We're gonna move on to our second test. We're gonna be blowing down on a scale and see how much force each blower produces to see how powerful they are. All right, so for this test, we tried to line up the nozzles as close as possible to the bottom rung of this chair here, about 12 inches from the center of the scale. Doing that, the REDMAX produced 11.7 pounds of pressure, downforce against the scale, and the ECHO was at 10.2. So significantly more powerful for the REDMAX. Obviously, this is not a super scientific test, but it gives us a good idea of how much power is being delivered out of the nozzles of both blowers. Very impressive. We expected them to be super similar. I didn't expect it to be so much different for the REDMAX, but obviously the REDMAX packs quite a punch. It's an extremely powerful blower. In this case, in this test, quite a bit more powerful than the ECHO. All right, for the last test, we're gonna try something. This has been something that's been done many times to settle debates on the most powerful blower. Pretty simple. We're gonna blow batteries to the finish line as fast as possible. To keep it even, on the first round, I'm gonna try the REDMAX. Tim's gonna be on the ECHO. We're gonna go down, see who wins. We'll switch blowers, do it one more time, see if it's a user error, and we'll see which blower can blow these batteries the fastest. 3, 2, 1, go. Wasn't even close, dude. Ready, set, go. That one's way stronger.
Way stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly, two beasts of blowers. The REDMAX, it out-edged the ECHO in every category. Weight, fuel efficiency, and power, every way we could test them. Super impressive. It does cost more, $150 at this moment. So you have to make that decision if it's worth it for you. During leaf season, it may be. During maintenance, you don't need either of these in terms of power. Both of them obviously can do maintenance work as well, but they're way too big and powerful for that need. The REDMAX, it's the new sheriff in town. Hands down the most powerful blower on the market. I'm extremely impressed with its performance today. Didn't have a whole lot of expectations. We stock both of these here at Green Industries, so if you're interested, come by. We're happy to help you and answer all your questions. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful. Definitely like and subscribe to our channel. Check out our content and our social media pages as well. Thank you so much.